Well, hello there.
Hey guys.
Let's do it. That's what's on the sign. It says, let's do it.
Well, I don't think we need to be in the studio for that.
Oh, whatever.
Babe.
Okay. Well, oh no, he's making me dizzy.
I know, right? Well, we got to get in that after dark mode.
Oh, well, good evening and welcome in, everybody. I just don't know. It's raining hard outside.
It is.
It is raining and it's lightning. What's the weather there, Eddie? Is it raining there yet?
It rained earlier, what about 4 or 5 hours? Expected to rain back tonight, but nothing
We're
yet.
getting more tomorrow. We're going to be flooded.
Mhm.
But, I'm going to sit around and eat all weekend because we're going to be flooded.
It started today.
Yeah.
She made a home cooked meal today, y'all.
What did I cook today?
We had pork bones with rice and gravy with some cornbread.
Oh, I forgot what I cooked. I did. Yeah. But I was going to send Scott some chitterlings.
Some chitterlings.
Yes.
Tacos? Yeah.
Tacos.
Taco chitterlings. Yes.
Chitlin tacos? I don't
Yes.
think so. Oh my God, that is gross. Never minding all of the shenanigans. Good evening and welcome into Go Live Together After Dark. We thank you for coming in. Welcome in, everybody, especially hashtag Team Replay.
Mhm.
We appreciate you guys very much for coming back to check out the show. But for those of you that are here right now, let's get it on. Welcome in.
Let's do it. That's what the thing says on the.
Oh, snap. I
Oh.
made the whole window disappear.
Yes, you did.
Okay, there we go.
Okay.
Yes, let's do it.
I know, right? Let's do it. That's what it says.
I am drinking today. And yes, after a good hard meal like that, I have some Jack Daniel's watermelon punch.
What?
And it's in a styrofoam cup. I'm feeling real good.
And I'm drinking Big Red because the home health person came out, wanted me to go to the hospital because my blood pressure was too high. And I said, man,
But the blood sugar
I'm not
was
going.
low today.
I'm not going to
But
that
the blood
hospital.
sugar is under control and was low today. We are proud of us.
Yes.
I'm just saying.
I'm not going to the hospital for them to keep me.
I know, right?
Not happening.
Okay. Well, here we go. Welcome into the people that have joined us in the live chat. First up is definitely Yo Eddie Lugo Studios has made it in. Hello.
Hello.
That's right.
Yes.
It's time for the FBI to come through. Cruise Nuts has made it in. Hello. Welcome
Hey.
in.
Hi.
These nuts.
Uh-huh. Next up in the chat is Cruising is Fun Anytime.
That's me.
Hey, babe.
Yes. And guess what? I can't find, my
Your uniform shirt because it's packed.
my uniform.
Is that what it is? Yeah.
Listen, mine was packed. I had to dig into the suitcase for it.
I am
Nice.
not taking it
Yeah,
out.
she ain't doing it.
Nope. And I'm not taking my Eddie Lugo Studios shirt out because that's packed.
Mm.
I'm not. No.
It's 8 months from now.
Right.
Really,
But
it's 231 days.
we're just
That's
being
a long time.
Well, to some.
You could show up the shirt a few times,
Mm.
Whatever.
in the meantime and in between time.
Nope, I'm not. It's clean. It's ironed. I'm not taking out.
Salty Beach Traveler, yo. Good evening.
Good
How
evening.
are you?
Hey, Mr. Dennington Carey, how you doing?
Yeah,
Welcome to the darkest year of our adventures.
that's right, baby.
Yes.
Mike and Rihanna's Adventures has made it back. Hello.
Hi, is Rihanna. I'm more
A
concerned.
message from the
about how
government
she's
of Canada.
Miguelito.
Yes, how
Miguelito,
she-
boom, boom.
The Bud Files has made it in. Hello, welcome
there.
in.
Hi.
Hey,
Mike
bud.
and Rihanna, just let me know, do you guys hear that on your TV and your radios up there? I just found it randomly on the internet, but,
Uh-huh.
it seems like it must be a thing, right?
Right.
It could be.
Cruising with Keith has made it in. Hello, welcome
Hello,
in.
Keith.
What's up?
Wait a minute. H2OO has made it into the chat. Hello, welcome in.
Hello. What is it?
Welcome.
Hey, Google, let me hear LOL.
Oh,
I don't know. Emily has made it in. Hello, welcome in.
Hello, Emma.
Hi.
Journeys with June and Brady. Good evening.
Good evening.
What's up?
Oh, and Cruising with Keith has a warning to put up with his next video. He says, my next video I put up will be a viewer discretion is advised.
Oh, you know what? I can't wait because
I
I've been
know.
watching your stuff like you, Channel 5, NBC News. I'll be looking. Oh, my God.
Yep. Kathy Mills has made it in. Hello. Good
Hello.
evening.
Hi.
And okay, so we are all caught up in the chat. And you guys carry on. I'm going to go do a little research. Or you can put up that screen, Scott. This is our downtown area. Spring break is fully underway, but as you can tell, we are in the middle of a thunderstorm here in
Yes.
Galveston. And
It's really raining, y'all. It's lightning and all this stuff.
yeah, we'll have to see what that is.
Facts and stuff. I can't rewind it.
So
I can't rewind
And that's the Strand, right?
yes, it is.
Which we call downtown.
So it looks like it's basically just a normal downtown, right? There's restaurants and shops, right?
Yeah,
Mhm.
and it's only one building with like maybe, I don't know, 10 or 12 stories.
Mm-hmm.
And that's our tallest building downtown. And it's an insurance building, but it has other things in there as well.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, thank you for taking care of that for us, Mike. We appreciate you.
Mike did it.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Mike. Did it.
Yep.
He's a good moderator.
Mm-hmm.
I like him modding.
And yeah, the spring breakers are here, and they are not letting this rain stop them for sure.
They're not. It was full today at the beach.
Mm-hmm. I think just saw somebody else come in here. Joe Hupp. Good
Hey,
evening.
Good evening.
And the First Lady has made it in. Elizabeth, good evening.
Yes, it is a happy Friday night. I tell you. Oh my God.
Yep.
Yeah, baby. That's what I've been waiting for. That's what it's all about. Woo!
Oh, you knew what that was gonna say.
Yes. He used to play that one back in the day on the morning show, I think. I'm not sure, but yeah, it was crazy. Journeys with June and Brady says rained all day here too.
Really?
Yeah, it's going across the coast. And
Yeah.
Yeah, our rain came last night, overnight, and was gone in the morning and did not rain all day.
Mhm.
We're gonna be flooded because it's gonna rain tomorrow and Sunday. And where we stay, the streets are gonna be flooded.
Mm-hmm. And let's see, we got cruising on the high seas
And,
travel has made it in. Good evening, y'all.
Hey, good day is
Yes.
what you say.
Good day. Yeah,
he
that's
says
right. That's
G
right.
Day. G Day.
Yep. And Orange Cone Vlog has made it in. Hey, howdy, hey everyone.
Hey.
See, now this is the thing, right? I have seen several Teslas go by, right? And I would think that Texas would be the last place you would find a non-combustible engine powered car.
We got a lot of them. You know, we do.
Remember in Texas, there's a lot of Californians moving in too.
There are.
Yeah, so
There are. And
people
yeah,
from other
right.
states.
You're definitely right about that. There are a lot of people relocating to Texas from California.
And we got a
From the
lot of
Dallas area.
Russians. There are a lot of Russians here,
mhm.
as well as Ukrainians here.
Yep.
They're both.
Very interesting.
Yeah,
Mike and Rihanna asked the question, did you guys get a lot of spring breakers? We did.
we did.
But we're looking forward to next week whenever the
the
spring
college
break.
kids come out and the other.
Yeah, whenever spring break is continuing next week, I know that we're going to get slammed.
Yeah, because it's going to be good weather next week.
Mm-hmm. And let's see who else has made it in. Joe Hupp says, "Can someone send us Aussie some rain?"
Oh,
we will make an attempt to. I'm not
We'll
sure how that's
try.
going to work. But yeah, we'll.
I can go outside and push it.
Oh, snap! Joe's been a member for 2 months.
Yes.
The members around here get hearts on the screen. That's what members get right there.
Let me go out there and push it
And
to Australia.
yeah,
Yeah, I can
Orange
push
Cone
it.
Vlog said, "Did you see the launch yesterday?"
I saw part of it, not the specific launch, but
Mhm.
Denise put a few pictures on Facebook from it. So
Oh
look
yeah,
at
I
it.
saw some.
The better question is, did you see the burn up in the atmosphere yesterday?
Mhm.
Mhm. Yes.
Yeah, that made the big news.
Yeah.
And thank you for that donation of fresh fruit and nuts in the chat.
These nuts.
Yes. Anything going on for St. Patrick's Day in Texas? Any parades? I think there
Yeah.
is a St. Patty's
There's a
parade in
St. Patty.
Houston.
Yes, one in Houston. There's one down here, but it's gonna get rained out probably.
Oh, snap. I forgot Rob's Hearts. And travel.
And travel.
Yeah, there we go.
But you know, it's going to be a big one in Chicago, another one in
Really?
New York, definitely Miami. There'll be some St. Patrick's Day celebrations.
Mhm.
Also in Tampa, I heard the river's getting some of the green paint also.
Mm.
But you know that Chicago will be big time.
Yeah, but I hope they be safe in Chicago.
The
The
one-
last thing
When-
they had in Chicago was doing the Black History Month,
Mhm.
and they had that big shooting. So I
Yeah.
hope they're safe.
When do they do the ducks though? The rubber ducks, they dump them all in the river and stuff. I know that that's a big event.
I don't know. I've never heard of that.
I believe it's in May. big dock, and then they throw in a bunch of dump trucks.
Bunch of little ducks. Yeah.
How did you
Yeah.
know about that?
Fats and Tree have made it in. Hello, everyone.
Mm.
Happy Friday night.
Yeah, it is done in different.
That's
It
right.
is done in different states.
Oh, okay.
And Emily says we have a parade up here too in New York, as Eddie said. Yeah.
Hmm.
And Sharon Rowland has made it in. Hello, welcome
Hey,
in.
Sharon.
Oh, there go your nurse, man.
How you feeling?
I hope she's feeling well.
Yep. And I hope you took your meds, Eddie.
Yes.
Sharon, I don't think we've seen Sharon lately in the morning, have we?
I've seen her in Eddie's show.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah, she's taking her sister to the doctor for some radiation and stuff. So she's been busy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know.
Joe Hupp says, I got a birthday to celebrate on St. Patrick's Day. My mother will be 70. Hey,
Oh wow.
Happy
Yeah,
birthday.
great.
All right.
Give balloons.
Yep, we got balloons for you and for your mom and some hearts too. Just because.
Take
Well,
the
I'm
milk
glad
off
you're going to
the
tell
hill.
us these things.
Okay, Orange Cone Vlog says, "Hey all, it's going just busy. No internet still. Now I am on cellular."
Mm.
Ooh.
That's what I asked Jeremy, because we stand on the island anytime
Mhm.
we get weather like we have now. Something is going to go out,
Yep.
And what are those people called?
The lineman,
No, what company is that?
Center Point.
Centerpoint. When we see those Centerpoint energy trucks, man, that means something is really bad. And I asked him, does he have a backup plan for the show if we
Cellular.
lose?
Cellular. And Orange Cone Block says the duck race is in September. It's a fundraiser for the Special Olympics.
Oh, okay.
Yep. I just know about the big dump trucks that just dump them in the river and they float and go over there wherever they go. Cruz McKee says there's a parade in Connecticut I was invited to.
Okay.
That seems environmentally unfriendly.
What, the rubber ducks? Yeah, they float. I mean, at least they're not sinking.
It's a race. They don't leave them there.
No, they don't
Okay.
leave.
The first one that crosses wins a prize, and then they pick them up again.
April Showers Network has made it in. Hello, welcome in.
Hello.
What's up?
Welcome to the darkest year of our adventures.
Take the music off of here,
Brown.
just in case.
Najima Brown has made it in. Hello, welcome in.
I wanted a heart. I tried to catch it.
Mm-hmm.
I want to talk about feet.
Feet.
Orange Cone Blog
No, Captain's gonna be here. No,
Where's the captain at?
I don't know. Hang on.
Uh,
Orange Cone Blog says we dyed the river green in downtown, then a parade in downtown, and a parade in the South Side Irish community as well.
Hey, do you remember when the river used to flow the opposite direction?
Mm-mm.
Mm-mm.
It used to. They changed the direction of the river.
Nice. Joe Hupp says I'll be hitting a milestone in 2025. I'll be 40 next year. Hey, hey, hey.
A baby.
Yep. That's wait. There you go. That's for you.
That's for you.
Yep.
Baby.
Yep. Joe Hupp says Sean and Ilana, the Down Under Cruisers are on in 40 minutes.
Yes.
Yeah, 10
So
o'clock. Yeah.
yes, we got to get it moving.
Tastes like Pepsi.
Hula, what?
This Coke tastes like Pepsi.
This Coke tastes like Pepsi.
Yeah, sometimes I order a Coke and they bring it, you taste it, you were like,
I can't.
No.
Okay.
The real thing.
Scott, I want to ask you a question. This is a question that's burning deep down. MSC, okay. You know we're on the 9th cruise on November.
November 9th, 2025.
Now, this is burning deep because I've been looking at it, pricing it. Okay, the yacht club would be 4,000 and some odd change if I did the yacht club. But if I did back to back, it would be 4,000 and something. I'm confused.
Would you rather a back-to-back, a 7 to 7 day back-to-back on the Seascape, or 1 week in Yacht Club?
Yacht Club.
Oh, wow.
Okay, there you go.
Well, here's some laser lights for the Yacht Club. There we go.
Okay, we're going to have to.
Even though you can't party and you can't videotape in the Yacht Club, otherwise you get ran out.
I'll do the back-to-back.
Yeah.
You would do the
Back-to-back.
back-to-back.
More days at sea and more points in the Loyalty Club.
Yep.
Yacht
Talking
Club.
about the yacht club, Salty
Yacht
Beach
Club.
Travelers
Gin
did,
pot.
did a
I don't
film
wanna
in
be part of
the
Gin Pop. Here we go. Sharon Rowland says, Joe Hupp, I will be 61 in on August 1st this year, which is 4 months away. LOL.
So here's the thing. This is what you do, right? Book into an interior in a yacht club. That'll be,
Yes.
that'll
Okay.
be the cheapest.
Okay.
Then as soon as you get on board and you go straight into the yacht club, go straight to the concierge desk and ask for an upgrade.
Okay.
The difference between the deluxe suite or the deluxe balcony and the interior is probably thousands of dollars.
Right.
But you are likely to get that upgrade for only $500.
Okay. And get this. If I did a suite, it still would be cheaper. Because I'm looking at that. We've already booked. All he has to do is modify, whatever I decide. Don't look at me like that.
This is what when I was on board, I went to the cruise next desk, right?
Okay. They got one.
Yes. I went to there and I booked the next cruise for us, which is in October. For my wife's 50th birthday.
Mhm.
Oh,
I booked an Aria experience.
okay.
Got the double points and everything else for it for booking on board.
Mhm.
Went straight back to my cabin, logged into MSC Book, and upgraded it to Yacht Club.
Mhm.
Okay. So let's do it. And we can do that 7-day in the yacht club.
Yacht Club experience. Maybe you won't want to do it every time. Maybe you'll never do it again.
Right.
But don't give up the opportunity to do it. Do it once.
Do it
Do it once. Do
Do
it
it
once so
once.
that you can experience Yacht Club.
Don't call Ross. Don't call him. Please.
Ross, pick up.
Don't.
Hello. Hey, man. Look, I think my co-host done lost his mind. Both of them.
No,
Yeah.
do it. Listen.
Cheryl and Scott.
I'm telling you,
Peace
the
out.
yacht club experience, you will ask yourself, what the hell was I waiting on?
Mm.
You've sold
Like, you will be just like, come on. You're like, now, listen, it'll be like, now this is cruising.
You sold it.
Seriously, like, yes, you have to do the
Mhm.
yacht club. You have to.
In other news, Mike and Rihanna says, I will be 45 next year.
I'm glad you're here to tell us these things.
That's right. Jerry's Whitman and Brady says, I will be 55 in December and I'll be in Mazatlan. I know that's right. Orange Cone Vlog says, a contractor on a community road project severed the fiber lines that serve our neighborhood and the internet is down. Where I live in the house, I don't get legal lost signal sometimes on cell is spotty. Oh, that sucks.
Yes.
That's not good. Oh, okay. Orange Cone says, Scott, they reversed the river before my time, but I am familiar with it.
Oh.
So that'll work. Joe Hupp says, this drink tastes like guava. I am drinking Bundaberg guava sparkling drink.
Bananas.
Emily says there is a river in Canada that flows in a backwards direction. I forgot the name. Was that the place where you showed us while you were on your Canada cruise, where the water flows in the opposite direction?
Yeah.
So it's called Reversing Falls.
Yes. You showed
Okay, so that is in St. John, New Brunswick. So that's in the province of New Brunswick. And it's only twice a day. Like, it's when the tide changes, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it forces the river to flow in the opposite direction. They call it the Reversing Falls. And it's pretty spectacular to watch. So, if you ever find yourself, that's the other thing. You guys need to take a New England cruise.
We want to.
Seriously, you need to fly up to New York and get on an MSC ship.
Yep.
And sail up to New England and Canada, right? At the very least, Halifax. Like, even if you don't, you probably go to St. John. Usually, all of them go to St. John's, New Brunswick, so you can see Reversing Falls. And all we did was took a taxi out. Like, we didn't. Yeah. There's a bunch of tours and stuff that take you out there. Don't waste your money on the tours. Just take a taxi or take the big pink bus, the double-decker pink bus. Either way, right? Okay. But just go out there and hang out there on your own and watch it and check it out, and then just go back. I think the taxi cost us like $10, right? Nice. It wasn't expensive. So, and then of course go to Halifax. Now, my wife did not get to go to Halifax this last time because we went to Sydney and then we went to Prince Edward Island. Prince Edward Island was a lifelong dream of hers. So she definitely, wanted to opt for that. We'll probably do it once again. It'll be my third one and probably my final one. I probably won't do it for a really long time. Not that I didn't like it. It's fantastic. It's a fantastic cruise. It's a completely different cruise experience. And even though I complained about the cold, I would do it again and again just because it's unlike a Caribbean cruise.
I bet it's beautiful.
It's amazing. It's absolutely amazing. It's fantastic. And you guys definitely need to do trains, planes, and automobiles to get yourself to the Northeast and get on a ship and see it.
Yes.
Yep. Well, we just lost our place to stay in New York City.
And get this. Tell them about the ferry in Alaska.
Oh yeah. The Alaska.
That out.
The Alaska National Highway System, where you can jump on a ferry and go to Alaska for a few days and come back.
Mm-hmm.
That is, okay, we priced it, and it is about I would say $2,000 to $3,000 cheaper than jumping on a Princess cruise or any of the other ones that come up. Naturally, you're not on a nice luxurious cruise,
right? And you're not getting meals and all this other kind of stuff, right?
Right. But it's an alternate way to get there. And if you're not bringing a vehicle, if you're a walk-on, then it's definitely much cheaper.
Much cheaper if you're not bringing.
Salty Beach Traveler has a vote in for Yacht Club here.
Okay.
So yeah,
Yacht Club.
You got to
So
vote.
you got to modify.
But no, Cruise Nuts is on my side here. A 14-day side-by-side would be nice.
No,
Mm.
no.
See, we already have the 7-day booked, and I was just looking because I know I'm not going to want to get off.
Salty Beach also says book the Aria and bid up max to get into Yacht Club.
Yeah, I mean, you can do that too, right? So, but that's not going to guarantee you to get in.
Right. Cruising with Keith says, I'd rather the back-to-back.
Mm.
Orange Cone.
Listen. Okay, go ahead.
Orange
Keep going.
Cone says Yacht Club. Salty Beach says book Aria. And see, I'm down with that. I really am. If we're talking exclusive areas on the ship, but you still get to be in control of everything and you get to go somewhere without somebody slapping you on the wrist, then yeah, Aria experience. I was looking at that too.
Yeah.
No, listen, Aria is nowhere even close
To the yacht club, right?
to the Yacht Club.
Mm.
Not even close. Plus, if you're in Yacht Club, you can also, you could also slum it over in the Aria area if you wanted
Gen
to.
Pop. Gen Pop.
You could pass through Gen Pop to get to the Aria and feel maybe a little bit more shielded from Gen Pop in Aria because Gen Pop can't get into Aria.
Yeah.
Mm.
But listen, I'm telling you, do the Yacht Club experience once.
Mhm.
Okay.
I mean,
This is it.
I know you think of it from a value standpoint, sure, 14 days for the same price, right?
Mhm.
But the Yacht Club experience is so significantly different than any other cruise experience. And knowing how absolutely over the top impressed you were on the Prima,
Mhm.
I think you will absolutely, blow a microchip and the Yacht Club experience will bake your noodle.
Okay. Because I want my noodle baked.
Yeah, and I'm gonna have to get one of those little mini cameras too, so I don't get busted.
Okay.
Okay,
a
I'm
wrap.
done. I'm done with that.
It's a wrap.
Cruising with Keith says Scott definitely ain't drinking a Corona there. What's in the cup, good sir?
No, I am drinking a Corona. This is a Corona Sunrise, right?
Oh,
So this
okay.
is Corona and tequila and orange juice, lime juice, and grenadine.
Yep.
Mm.
Journeys with Jude and Brady. I'll take Yacht Club.
Okay.
Yes, I'm telling you, Yacht Club experience is unlike anything that you've ever been on. It is so elevated. You have to do it at least once in your life.
Okay.
And Cruising on the High Seas and Travel says, for the love of God, please don't book or film. Please don't book and film in the Yacht Club. Ugh.
Mm.
Yeah, I don't know.
Listen, I filmed in the Yacht Club.
They did a live
I
show.
had no problems, no issues whatsoever. The only problem I had is I got profiled by some a-hole crew member who accused me of sneaking in from the general population to film it.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And he demanded that I show him my card, and I told him to go.
Mm-mm-mm.
And I refused to show it. And at the end of the day, you know what? I had a very lovely conversation with the president of Yacht Club.
Mm.
And he's a hell of a guy. I forget his name now. He was English, right? And he was a really nice guy. And we had this really great conversation. And he apologized about 1 million times for the crew member and assured me that the crew member would be retrained.
Mm.
It's a similar experience to what Ben and David had.
Right.
Because it was kind of the same thing, right? I said to him, well, there's a lot of other people here. Have you gone and asked all of them to show you proof that they belong here?
Mhm.
Yep.
And yeah.
Cruising with Keith says, which yacht club is best on the ships sailing from the United States? I think the experience is all the same throughout the MSC.
The experience is going to be the same. Now, I was in Yacht Club on Maravilla, but I'm going to be in Yacht Club on Seashore in October. So I'll get to compare the two Yacht Club experiences. Now, obviously, the Yacht Club area on the Seashore is probably a little bit larger than it is on Maravilla, but probably negligibly so. I mean, it's probably not significantly larger, but the experience is, likely to be pretty much the same, which is just, listen, when the chef comes out of the kitchen and stands next to your table and has a really lovely conversation with you and doesn't have to, but does, and then goes back into the kitchen and whips you up something that's completely off the menu and is some of the best food you've ever had in your life. And they do it just because it's Tuesday.
Yep.
You can't beat that. And that, in my opinion, is not worth another 7 days in Gen Pop.
Okay. He sold me.
Victoria Adventures USA has made it in.
Hello
Hello,
there.
welcome in.
What's up?
Yep. Kathy Mills says, I would ask if you are cruising as a couple, then maybe Yacht Club, otherwise Gen Pop.
We'll be cruising together.
Let's see. Yes.
But
Emily says
Eddie and Scott are going on a really nice cruise. Celebrity. Yep.
Yep. And we have a concierge suite on Celebrity.
Yeah.
I'm not sure where the Lugos are, but we are, regardless of where they are, we're having dinner together.
I know.
Cool
And it's
beans.
going to be so much fun on the Paradise because
Oh, yeah.
we are all linked together now, and I'm so excited.
Yep.
So excited.
Salty Beach Traveler Maravilla Yacht Club was more personable with the cruise. Seashore is more streamlined and not as personable.
That's good to know.
Edna's World, good evening. Hello, welcome
Good
in.
evening.
What's up?
And Emily said, yep, I was in 2019 on the NCL Dawn.
Okay. Dawn is my middle name.
Now,
Emily,
I want to know something about this creator, right?
Glow Beach Travels?
Yes, like,
Bees.
how do the bees fit in? Or do they? Or don't they?
It travels. And I wish I had a news report. There was a tennis match, and I wanted to bring this up tonight.
Find it, Scott.
The bees took over the tennis match, and they had to stop the game.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
For like 2 hours to get rid of the bees.
All over. I mean,
The
they
bees were riding the
everywhere.
camera across the.
Yes.
Yeah, it was cool.
No, it was a
You gotta see it.
swarm, huh?
Oh,
A swarm of bees, huh?
Yes.
Yes, it was on the news.
I'll try to find it maybe for Monday morning. show.
Okay.
Hey, Cruising with Kristen came in. Hello, welcome.
Hello,
in.
how are you doing?
What's up?
Welcome to the evening shenanigans.
Welcome to the darkest year of our adventures.
That's correct. Z's Gaming and Home Theater Channel says, good evening, content creators. I know you're getting some rain down there in
Yes.
Houston and the great state of
Texas.
That's right, baby.
Yes.
And let's see. Orange Cone says, I have done the Alaska Ferry. What they
Okay.
don't tell you is you cannot get a room unless you bring a car. Most walk-ins set up a pup tent on the top deck.
On the top deck, we saw that.
We saw that too, but bring you some duct tape. That's for sure.
Yes, so the wind won't blow it.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
No, just
Don't do it.
Just take Princess. We might do our
Don't
free
do the
cruise.
ferry, huh?
We might do our free cruise.
Listen,
deal.
I've looked at Alaska for my free cruise.
Yeah,
And if you can find Discovery, do that because that's one of the newest ships.
Discovery
Okay.
Princess. Cool beans. And yes, Glow Beach Travels. Good evening. How
Good
are
evening.
you? And let's see. I am going to go ahead and scroll down a little
Tell
bit.
them how to connect to everybody.
Yes, if you want Nightbot to drop your link, be sure to type in that magical word #creator, #TMD, or #ELS, and Nightbot will drop your link.
Drop.
That way
drop.
everybody can connect with you and check out your
connect.
channel. Oh my goodness. We're getting a live chat from a person who is in the live chat.
I know, right?
Salty Beach Traveler, we just got off Seashore and stayed in the yacht club 2 weeks ago. Filmed most of the time,
Oh, he
but
sent
remain
it.
cautious of other guests.
He sent the
the swarm of bees.
Yeah.
Forward
Listen,
that
again,
to-
like when I was on Maravilla and I was
Forward
filming
that
at
to
the
him.
pool deck and I walked past the hot tub and there were these two guys in the hot tub. And then
Uh-huh.
afterwards I walked up to them and I said, "Hey, I may have caught you guys on my video for a moment." And they looked at me and said, "Oh, we're sorry about that." And I was like, "Is it okay?" I was like, "I'll blank you out if you want or whatever." And they were like, "No, it's perfectly fine." I was like, "That's, awesome. Thank you."
Okay, and Globees Travels clarified the name of the channel, and here goes. My friend gave me the nickname of Globee, so I just used that as a channel name. That'll work.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, man. Banana word of the night. Oh my God.
It's too long.
What is this? That's terrible. That's not good.
Yeah, it's too long. You can't do it.
I can't do it. And yes, Z
And
Show.
that's who you be calling, Ross, and you can't do it.
Yeah. The Z Joe Cruise Fund question. Can I do a down payment on a deposit of the November 9th, 2025 cruise? Yes. The answer is yes. And I believe it is $398, no matter
is
what. If you
$398.
got 2 people, if you got 3 people, whatever, they want $398, which I don't know what that is about. They could have just said 400, but
No, it's always that.
Mhm. Yeah, and we forwarded the bees video to you, Scott. Anthony on the Move has made it in. Hello, welcome
Hey.
in.
We're gonna be on November 9th. Cruise
Okay,
with
Orange
you.
Cone Blog says with 79 letters, this word is one of the longest in German. It refers to a law related to the transfer of responsibilities for supervising meat labeling and cattle marketing.
Whoa.
A word that long?
By the time they get to the cattle,
I know, right? Hey, Jackie made it in. Traveling with Tinker Bell.
hey, Tinker.
Yes. And, hey, Jeremy Farino made it in. You didn't miss
Yes.
nothing. We've been talking about Yacht Club, believe it or not.
Yacht Club, Jeremy. I have been convinced
Mhm.
not to do a back-to-back, but
Yep.
Yacht Club, because it's basically the same price.
Mhm.
if I
Be
get a
careful. Jeremy's
back-to-back.
going to talk you into a clipper ship.
Oh my God.
You think Yacht Club is high?
Mm.
Try to get on one of those river cruises or yeah, there it is.
That's him.
That's
He
the
just
B
gave
video.
up. He just gave up, this guy.
Yep.
Watch. Look at them swarming.
Yeah.
See, he made the mistake of hitting them. I would be like that too.
Look, they all in the audience and everything. Bees everywhere.
Oh my God. I've never been stung before. Oh, look at them.
Yep, they're leaving.
Nobody wants to get stung by bees.
But whenever they show that camera covered in bees, that was crazy.
Yes.
You know, the little camera that's mounted on a zip line that goes across.
Right.
they were remounting the camera whenever it pulled back.
That's sad.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder where those bees came from. Oh,
Yeah,
I would cry.
They're getting close to the equipment.
I would cry. Oh, look at them. They're not bothered. That's just wrong.
Yeah, so that's the problem over here. I'll hijack the show if I go into it too much, but here's the thing, right? The only reason why they stung is because they were swatted at.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I said.
Okay, because here's the thing. That was a swarm that had left the colony.
Mhm.
It was going off to create a new colony. The only time those bees are defensive is when they have honey, pollen, and babies to protect.
Mm-hmm.
So when they have swarmed, they don't have any of that to protect. They are at their least aggressiveness. And well, first of all, they're not aggressive at all, right? They're defensive. And a lot of people mistake defense for aggressiveness. But the second side of that is at that point, they don't have anything to protect. So the only way they are going to actually sting is if you put them in jeopardy. Right.
Mhm.
And then they're just going to sting because, they're like, okay, I'm going to sting you because, that's just the way it is. But in any event, the electromagnetic field created by all of the electronics, they definitely swoop on that.
Mhm.
So now you see it firsthand, like I was telling you about it, but now you see it actually.
Right.
So that's what it's going to be like. And that, of course, makes it very difficult to produce content that
Unless because I saw how
has
big your
all
hood
that
was.
going on because it's
I saw how big your hood was, Scott. And you could put one of these on the inside of the hood and like do a first person view, and they'll never get the camera.
yeah.
I'm
Okay.
serious.
And
Just strap it
if
to your forehead.
And if anybody is wondering why it is that I might know all of this about bees,
Oh, this is a good segue.
Yep, there it is.
He's a beekeeper.
Yes.
Yes, he's a beekeeper. A hidden talent.
Many things you don't know about this man right here, but
He does something that I wouldn't be able to do.
give him some sangria and he will go nuts.
Yeah.
Traveling Bell has made it in. What's up, Tink?
Yeah.
And let's see. Okay, Orange Cone says our Alaska cruise is paid off. I know that's right. Anthony on the Move says 7 days until Mardi Gras from Port Canaveral.
Oh my God, you're gonna have so much fun.
Yes.
Celebration.
Celebration is awesome. Oh, the Ritz Carlton cruise. They've been sending me some. They've been sending me some emails and stuff.
Yes.
And
so Ritz Carlton and Ponnet
yeah,
is our yacht style cruising.
Mhm.
Okay.
I definitely would like to try Ponnet someday. Just don't know if I'm gonna get there.
I don't know, man. Seaborn has just been like right here in my spirit. I think Seaborn.
Yeah, listen, and Seaborn is a great line as well. And a lot of people don't know this, owned by Carnival.
Carnival, yeah. That's what I'm
out.
saying. Cruising with Kristen said,
I didn't know that.
Cruising with Kristen said, I would have posed for the camera if you told me I was in your video. I'd be like, post away, just make sure you get my good side.
Right.
I know that's right. And let's see. Okay, Orange Cone Vlog says, all hail to the no. I would be so out of there. And then and when one bee shows up, highly allergic.
I would be out of there too. I've never been stung, but I don't want to be stung to see if I'm allergic.
Oh, wow. Jeremy Farino says, I got stung by a bee while I was taking my SATs. Last 20 minutes of the test.
Oh, no.
I mean, listen, here's the thing. Are you sure it was a bee? Because it's highly unlikely to get stung by a bee. It's usually a yellow jacket or a hornet.
Mhm.
It's almost never an actual honeybee.
Cruising with Keith would have been out of there.
I would have been
Anthony on the Move would have been out of there.
Yes, I would have been out of there. No question asked.
That camera, they
was
attacked
itchy
that
just looking
camera. I
at
see
it.
what you're talking about, Scott. They straight attacked that camera.
Right. So, of course, when they're all over the lens and they're buzzing it and they're doing everything else, it'll be very hard to produce content where you'll hear anything other than them buzzing the camera and seeing them buzzing the camera.
Oh, snap. Well, she is out of Disney. They finally let her out. Happily Ever Yaddy has made it in. You know what? You get balloons. Okay. You get balloons. We haven't seen you in forever.
Yeah.
Welcome to the darkest year of our adventures.
My balloons. There we go. My balloons wasn't working.
Okay, Jeremy, this is for you. I know you love to see it.
Yep. Yeet. Oh my
stop.
God. That is cool. Cruiser McKee says beekeeper is a job I definitely would not want to do.
I wouldn't
Listen, you know what? I didn't think so either. I am the last person. I am deathly terrified of anything that flies and stings. However, I could spend all the livelong day inside a bee colony. It's
Yep.
a completely different experience. You think that, and I always thought that. In fact, the very first bee video I ever watched was very late at night. It was quiet in the house. I had headphones on. I was watching the video. And of course, a bee buzzed the camera from the content creator that had created it. And my brain heard the buzz, and I slapped at it, and the headphones flew off of my head. And
Yep, that was a good.
I kept on going with it, and I couldn't imagine wanting to do anything else. It
That was a
is
good
absolute
microphone on that thing.
fantastic, amazing experience. I love doing it, and you would be very surprised how fascinating it is. You almost become like a scientist in carrying and keeping the bees.
Yep.
So,
Happily Ever Yaddy finally got out of Disney, but she is 7 days until the Liberty of the Seas.
nice.
Yes.
Eddie, would you be a beekeeper? Me either.
Listen, if I had Eddie Lugo's house and the land that it sits on,
You know, bees all over the place.
my God.
He's got a real good backyard.
He has got the perfect backyard for bees.
Yep. And yes, you got to let us know how it is on Liberty of the Seas. Cruising with Kristen is asking, how is the Liberty of the Seas, Scott? And I know you might have a little insight on this.
You know what? Believe it or not, I have been on Freedom and Independence, but I have never been on Liberty.
Say it isn't so.
I have never been on Liberty. Now, my wife has been on Liberty.
Oh,
She went on Liberty with her mom and dad, but I have never been on Liberty.
Mm.
So, I mean, I would assume that Liberty is the same as Freedom and Independence. It is a fantastic ship. It is one step under, so like a Quantum class ship, so Anthem or whatever, or Ovation. It's a fantastic ship. Really love it a lot. I would be absolutely floored if you don't have the time of your life.
Happily Ever Yaddy says, Kristen, I've been on Liberty a few times. It's a great ship for a weekend cruise.
Mm.
Yeah.
And Cruising Kristen says, I'll be there for 10 days.
All right.
Yep. And let's see. Yes, the balloons are where it's at. Here we go. Cruising with Kristen says, same here. I'm going to school and I'm a manager of a department. The only reason I could make it tonight is because I'm sick. Oh, that's
feel
terrible.
better. Feel better soon.
That's terrible. I mean, we're honored that you're watching the show, but shouldn't you be eating some chicken soup and getting some rest?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's all you need is some chicken soup and some rest.
Mm.
Plenty of water and fluids.
I
Gatorade,
just
matter
knew
of
you
fact.
were going to say water.
Well, not necessarily water. Gatorade. Okay, let's go with the Gatorade or Powerade on this one because we want you to keep in your fluids for sure. Orange Cone Vlog says, Kristen, same here, working in my second master's, and I'm a VP of a trucking company, plus planning a benefit cruise. Busy.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And he and Eddie, well, Eddie should tell us about the
NT.
Joy.
Anthony on the Move says, I did Liberty from Galveston twice in 2023. Loved it.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a great ship. So.
Yep. Okay, so Eddie, where are we going today?
Taking it from the guys on Across the Waves.
Oh no,
I heard them talking about Naples.
Naples.
Yes.
So
Naples,
that's where we're
Florida?
going. Naples, Italia. There's no port in Naples, Florida. So they're gonna have to wait. Here's the thing. Let's go check it out. And as follows is the Port of Naples, a port located on the western coast of Italy. It is the 11th largest seaport in Italy, having an annual traffic capacity of around 25 million tons of cargo and 500 TEUs. It is also serves as a tourist hub servicing an estimated 10 million people annually transiting through the port. The port employs more than 4,800 people and services more than 64,000 ships a year. The information will be that the Port of Naples is situated in the center of Naples, very close to the Central Piazza Municipio, near Piazza Garibaldi, and about 15 kilometers from Naples Airport. During World War II, Naples was a major strategic objective in the Italian campaign. Naples was an important node of Axis naval and land communication, and there was a large and very potent German military presence located in the city. In June 1940, the port suffered damage from French bombings. Naples was the first large Italian city targeted by the Allies. Operation Avalanche, commencing in September 1943, with the seizure of the port being one of its primary targets. During the 4 days of Naples, an operation in Naples against Nazi German occupation forces, 240,000 people were forced to abandon their homes along the coast in the vicinity of the port. This was a potential prelude to the destruction of the port and the district surrounding it to deny it to the Allied attackers. This threat did not, however, materialize. Naples, along with the port, was captured by Allies in October 1st, 1943. Though Germans had sunk all ships located in the port, the Allies had a backing operation in under a week. In 2007, the port of Naples handled over 20,000 tons of cargo and 20 million tons of cargo and 460,000 TEUs, making it one of the busiest cargo ports in Italy and one of the largest container ports in the country. Terminal has a storage capacity of 1.336 million mooring places. Wow. The Port of Naples has one rubber terminal with a total length of 850 meters, a land area of 1,200 miles square, storage capacity of 8,000 cars, and transshipment capacity of 900 units per year. The daily traffic with Sicily alone is 700 vehicles per day. 2007, the Roro terminal handled 320,000 trucks and 475,000 cars. This is some years ago, so it must be doing much better now. The passenger terminal, Port of Naples, is one of the largest passenger ports in Italy and one of the largest passenger ports in Europe, with a total traffic of almost 9 million people in 2007. The cruise terminal has 10 mooring places, 7 mobile walkways, 12 computerized check-in desk, and an annual traffic capacity of around 1.5 million passengers. The shipyards are an important part of the Port of Naples. The structures of the port shipyard consist of 3 brick-built docks and 4 floating docks. The sector involves 4 large companies and 60 small warships, which undertake ship repairs that have a total number of 2,000 employees and a turnover over US $200 million. Nice.
That's really nice. And if anybody missed Across the Waves this past Wednesday, go back and replay and because
they got way more information than we can provide in a condensed version here.
Yes.
And not to Robert in, but Alex Lugo Studios had a lot of pictures and information of short excursions, destiny to do, what to do in Naples once you're there, how to get there, and all that good stuff. So check it out.
Happily Ever Yaddy says, I haven't been on the Quantum class. I'll finally be on Odyssey for an 8-night next month.
Whoa.
And yeah, definitely feel better, Kristen. Sorry you feeling bad, but there's some junk stuff going around, and sorry you got caught up in it.
Yes. And Rihanna is sick as well from Rihanna's Life Adventures.
Okay.
She's sick too.
Well, here's something that we got a story about this. Anthony on the Move says, do any of you have experience flying Southwest?
Yes.
My first time is next Friday, and I haven't flown in 19 years. # low-key nervous.
Yes, we love it.
We love Southwest.
We love Southwest, and let me tell you why. 2 free bags. Okay, $35. It went up to $40 on United. Delta, and
Mhm.
maybe American. I'm not sure.
$40 per bag,
Per bag.
each way.
Yeah,
That adds up.
yeah, it does, but it's $40. And I really like flying United. But we are Southwest bad and all this.
Mhm. We're Southwest people.
Yes,
We do. We love
yes.
it. The seats
I
are
got
comfortable.
points and everything.
Yep, I'm building up my points too.
Yes,
But
he's
yeah,
just
don't
started
be
his
nervous,
points.
man. Just get up in that air, and wherever you going, just know that at least
Two
you'll make it, and the
bags
wheel won't fall
free.
off, or
Like United,
like United, and then the one of them skidded off the runway, and
United.
a door fell off of another airline. I haven't heard anything about
Alaska.
this from Southwest.
No. But
So
they did have something that happened though. I can't remember. Did you see it in the news? I can't remember.
some airline did like a nosedive
That
with,
was
with a
Atla-
plane
that
full of
was
passengers.
That was Southwest. It was a pilot.
Oof.
I wanna let Anthony also know that the night before, 24 hours before your flight, make
Yes.
sure you check in as soon
Mhm.
as those 24 hours are up.
Yeah.
Why? Because you get to be on the first set of a row, which is the A section. That's the section you want to be in. This way, you get to go in first after disabled people and their higher numbers that are there. There's a group of people that go in, and then the A section goes in. This way, you're able to see it. And remember, once you are in the plane, you can see it in any aisle,
Mhm.
any seat. They do not feed you. They give you maybe a bag of cookies, a bag of peanuts, a bag of chips. Like that's what they're doing lately.
Mhm.
You're able, if I'm you, eat at the port or at home before you board your plane, and if anything, bring some snacks with you. And you
Yes.
could have with you in the plane, or if you buy something at the airport, you could bring it with you and have it on the plane. And don't buy a soda; they'll give you soda or coffee, which you could complement with your meal if you decide to do so, or just have a snack or whatever comes along, however you feel doing it. But make sure that that you check in 24 hours before
Yes.
your flight, so you get the earlier you do it, the better. The more
Right.
you wait, that you're gonna get in the B or C section. C section, you could be in a middle seat, and trust me, those middle seats are no fun.
Yep. Jeremy Farino says, my dad was born 46 kilometers north of Naples. I'm going
Really?
to his hometown in October.
Buenísimo.
That'll work.
Yes, nice, very nice.
Emily
Yes.
says, I highly recommend to watch Across the Waves, and so do we.
Yes.
Matter of fact, one of the hosts is here in the chat with us. Traveling with Tinkerbell is one of the. Oh, there goes another one right there.
Right there.
Alice Lugo Studios, Traveling with Tinkerbell, or Cruising with Keith. You can
They're
check it.
all in the chat.
Yeah, you can check out those channels, and they have a weekly series called Across the Waves. Be sure to hit the notification bell. That way you know whenever they're coming on. And what they do is they pick a port every single week, a different port, and let you know how to get there, what to do there, how much things cost, the history of the port. There's just a lot of good, great information
Yeah.
that is discussed during the show. It's a great show. It comes on Wednesday night at what time?
8 p.m.
8 p.m. Eastern.
8 p.m.
7 our
Eastern.
time.
Yeah, we're central people, so we have no understanding of time here.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, we're second-rate citizens. Hey, Ocean Travel has made it in. Hello, welcome in.
Yes.
Yep. And Anthony on the Move says, glad to hear it. Thanks for sharing flying from Jackson, Mississippi to Orlando.
Ooh.
And he says, I bought that
Okay.
early bird option auto check-in.
Okay.
Yeah, that'll work.
But still double check on it just to be
Mhm.
safe, on the safe side.
Let's do- yeah. Yeah.
Hey, Cindy made it in too from Ocean to Ocean. We got both of them. What's up,
Okay.
guys?
Yes.
Yes,
Friday night.
that's right. Okay, so we are all caught up in the chat. And speaking of cruising and things that are going on in October, I know that Eddie has been working on this cruise for a long time. So let's let the people know about it.
Well, We call it the 2.0 Boost Cruise. It's going to be on the Carnival Paradise, leaving out of Tampa, Florida, October 28, 2024, this year. So you want to come along? There's some bookings available, and get in touch with Bruce at Ocean to Ocean Travel so you can put your deposit down and pay up your cruise by July 31st. So it's going to be a nice group of people. All of us are going to be in it. We're going to be celebrating Jeremy's, Scott's, and Mike from Cruise Nuts. We're going to be celebrating their B-Days. So it'd be interesting if you're there. We're going to have a lot of fun. I know Kathy Mills is coming along. James Catanese and his wife will be there too. Cruise Nuts will be there. Mike and Tracy. Traveling with Think About will be there too. Alice, my wife, is going over there also. We're trying to get Keith to come along too, since he's been too lazy about it. It'd be nice to get him. I was 2 people contacted me today about more information about it, so they're looking forward. Hopefully they'll come in too.
Ooh.
And we already have some activities planned for the cruise. So come along. You want to find out? You gotta be there. So
Gotta be there.
check out this video.
Booze Cruise 2024. Hosted by Eddie Lugo Studios. Out of Tampa, Florida. Port of Calls, Key West, Florida. Grand Cayman Island. Montego Bay, Jamaica. Aboard the Carnival Paradise. Come join us for this great cruise, October 28th to November 3rd, 2024. Contact Bruce at ocean2oceantravel.com.
Wait a minute. Did somebody say paradise?
Yes.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yes, they did.
And we're challenging everybody that's going on the Booze Cruise 2.0 to learn the dance, and we're going to all do the dance on the Lido deck.
Yes.
What about me?
That's
I
a
have,
done
to
deal.
learn, I have to learn to dance. I don't even know where that dance came from.
And,
I'm gonna get out of my walker and gonna be jumping on it.
and
Okay.
Jeremy, what I want you to do is keep your ear to the grindstone, check in with your travel agent, and he will let you know about any upcoming group cruises that we have booked together. And
Because he's working on one.
Yeah, we do have one in mind. We do have a ship and a line that we want to do. We're just, waiting for some time. We have everything. We have a lot of other stuff in the pipe right now, but we are going to be announcing it, putting it together.
Mhm.
And yes, it will be in. I'm not 100% sure it'll be in 2025.
Right.
It'll possibly be in 2026, just because everybody's got a bunch of stuff going on already.
Right.
It's unfortunate that it would have to be so far out, but
It gives people time to pay on it.
yes,
Right.
but it does give everybody time to figure out what they're going to do, and it does offer the opportunity because very few people are going to have a full dance card that far in advance.
Right. And Controversial Cruising has made it in. Hello, welcome in.
You're
Welcome
not
to the
late.
darkest year of our adventures.
No, you're not late at all.
Not late at all.
And Emily says that never gets old.
Emily, for real, never, ever.
Anthony on the Move says that would be one heck of a line dance.
Yes,
Oh my God.
yes. All the
Gotta do it.
creators.
It's a good thing I've got the drink package on the Paradise.
Mhm.
I'm going to need it to shield myself from all the embarrassment.
What happens on the cruise ship ends up on YouTube, good sir. Cruising on the High Seas and Travel has a group cruise that he's working on. In 2025, there's a Booze Cruise 3.0 out of Tampa on the Grandeur of the Seas. Yeah, he's been working on that on his side. But what we're excited about in 2025 is MSC coming to Galveston.
Yes.
And we're going to be on the first one smoking out of here, man. We
and
booked
we're
it.
going to be on the yacht club. Thanks to Scott, we're going to go back and modify. Don't do that. I can't read your eyes. I don't know what that means. I don't.
Seriously. Do if that's what you're committed, if you're already thinking and committing yourself to a back-to-back and yacht club is the same price, you can always do another back-to-back.
Yes, because
back-to-backs are always there, but don't deprive yourself of the yacht club experience. And if at the end of the day, if you're just like, you know what, it wasn't all that, okay, but how will you know?
How would I know?
Because we have good cruise vloggers like yourself that might eventually.
And this cruise vlogger is telling you that it is worth the money.
Yep,
it's worth the money. I mean, listen, it was such a fantastic experience that we paid double. What we paid on Maravilla to do it again.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Cindy says times flies when you're having fun and working to pay off future cruises. Yeah, I know.
Yes.
I know, man. That's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
But okay, so I think we are all caught up in the chat. Before we let the people go, you guys have any burning desires or things that you would like to discuss with the folks?
Well, I just want to let everybody know that I do have a premiere on the Set of the Stroll coming up tomorrow evening at 7:26. The stroll starts around 6:30 in the evening. The premieres will be at 7 p.m. Eastern. And then a follow-up of premieres with different creators. Follow that by the link on the first video. It's going to be a link pinned to the top of that chat. Hit the link and it will take you automatically from video to video to video to video. Then I have a second part to the a longer part that I couldn't put into the stroll, which is about an hour long on Sunday at 8 p.m. Eastern, this Sunday coming up. It's all about the Newlywed Game. And there might be a couple here that was part of it, but they didn't make it into the stage.
Oh, my goodness.
They were locking lips all over the place. So
oh, my goodness.
I'm just saying, if they might be there, they might be not. We'll find out.
Oh.
Then we'll see you guys Monday morning.
Man.
I know I am not going to say what we're doing, but it has something to do with that. So.
Hey, it's after dark. We can discuss it.
Was it a Marvin Gaye moment?
I think more than a Marvin Gaye moment.
Yes, it was. But we
needed a room.
Yeah, but we didn't do it strong enough. We lost, y'all. We did. Yes. We lost miserably.
Yes.
I don't know what the other couples was doing. We're gonna have to watch the video to see exactly how raunchy they got versus us. So I don't know. The whole crowd voted for them.
Right.
It was a phenomenal show. I mean, it really was. I love the way NCL did that.
Yes.
Yeah. And yes, Central Time Zone is where it's at, Rob.
No.
Yes.
No. The world runs on Eastern.
That's right. Automatically.
Isn't it Greenwich? What happened to Greenwich?
No, the world runs on Eastern.
Okay. Well, that dog will hunt. Thank you guys, everybody, for coming into the evening shenanigans. Today's show was slightly different, but we had fun with you guys. We really did. Thank you so much for coming into the show. Be sure to go to the Down Under Cruisers, which I think have already started their show, right?
Yes.
I believe so, yeah. 10.
Be sure that you hit the hashtag After Dark Raid as you come into the channel. And yeah, guys, take care of each other out there. Enjoy your weekend. Stay dry. Stay safe. Take care of each other out there. Be sure to hit the like button on your way out. Subscribe if you haven't done so already. And never, ever forget, we love you and good evening.
Bye.
Bye.